I am Dr. Keith Humphrey, and it is my privilege as Cal Poly's Vice President for Student Affairs to preside over today's joyous ceremony. In celebrating our students' achievements, we would like to acknowledge that the land that we meet and walk upon today carries the heritage and culture of the native Chumash people of San Luis Obispo. Cal Poly honors and respects the diverse indigenous peoples connected to this territory and respects the land on which we gather today in celebration. It is now my pleasure to present Anne-Marie Scaldi, third-year music major, in the singing of our national anthem. From wherever you are joining us today, please rise and remain standing if you are able. And gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. We have so many reasons to be Cal Poly proud today. As a university, we are conferring more than 1,300 degrees upon deserving scholars. Each of our students has worked very hard, and encouraging them at each step of the way have been our talented and dedicated faculty and staff, as well as the many parents, brothers and sisters, and other family members, friends, and supporters. Graduates, we recognize that you are celebrating with us today from all over the state of California, the nation, and the globe. Many of you are joined by parents, family members, and friends who had to put up with you when you were in elementary school and acted like you knew everything. Well, today is your day. You can celebrate today as a Cal Poly graduate that you indeed do know everything. And this is especially true after the incredible adaptability and resiliency that you demonstrated this year. As for tomorrow, let's just say there is a lot more learned by doing in your future. Graduates, from wow to now, we all have invested a great deal in your success. Mustangs, you are expected to enter the world poised to make a difference in your professions and through service to your communities. During your time in San Luis Obispo, you have improved this community, and we are confident about the contributions you will make to improve the world around you. The world needs your innovation, tenacity, and ambition now more than ever. You leave us as Mustangs united under love, empathy, and respect for others. Many of our Cal Poly students serve as ROTC cadets. Each year, we have several graduates prepared to serve in the most unselfish way. We cannot thank them enough for their willingness to serve our country, and we are indebted to all who have served in the military. I know there are many active duty servicemen and women and veterans joining us today, and we recognize you for your service to our country. It is now my pleasure to introduce Cal Poly's ASI President, Shana Lynch. It takes a special person to step forward and offer to serve their community selflessly. Your ASI President, Shana Lynch, is one of those special people. Offering her leadership in the most unusual of times, Shana continues to advocate for students as the university navigates the pandemic. Shana is a purposeful and thoughtful leader, and has represented the student body's values as Cal Poly moves forward. Like all of her predecessors, Shayna cares deeply about Cal Poly and the student experience, and that comes through in every interaction I have had with Shayna, even over Zoom. Please join me in welcoming your student body president, Shayna Lynch.
Thank you, Keith. Hello, graduating class of 2020, and congratulations on your momentous achievement. My name is Shayna Lynch, pronoun she, her, hers, and I'm currently serving as the ASI president. Today, we celebrate you, your achievements over the course of your time at Cal Poly, and your persistence and resilience the past 6 months. For the ways in which you all have grown at Cal Poly are not just limited to what you have learned in the classroom, both virtually and in person. Take a moment to reflect on the person you were when you began your Cal Poly journey and what you have faced since that moment. As a graduating class who has had an experience unlike any other, you have developed the grit and dedication to head into the world knowing that it may not look exactly like what you expect. Your last few months here were not what you anticipated, but you persevered to get through it. One of the significant predictors of success is grit, the ability to keep going even when you don't think you can. With the influence and pressure that social media has created as a part of our everyday lives, most people are in a rush to succeed. But true success is not a sprint. It is a lifelong marathon that you will all embark on starting today. Think of how much perseverance it took to get to graduation today. The time you were failing your first class, learning how to live with others, struggling to find a community when you weren't sure if you belonged, and even when you were learning to navigate a virtual environment. Those experiences, as hard as they may have seemed, were the building blocks to set you up to be ready for what comes next after you leave Cal Poly. The growth that you will continue to face, especially in the coming months, is summarized by a phrase you've heard plenty: learn by doing. The idea that in order to really understand the intricacies of a topic, you must dive deep into hands-on learning. Our generation has already emerged as the leaders of social movements, aiming to make the world a place filled with more love, empathy, and respect. Continue to make change by immersing yourself in topics you are passionate about, working towards your idea of happiness, and not letting your time at Cal Poly be the end of your educational journey. Push yourself to utilize what you have learned here to be the catalyst for your continued thirst for knowledge. At Cal Poly, we are fortunate to find a welcoming community of Mustangs who are there to support us in our journey. Heading out into a world full of unknowns is intimidating. However, just because you are leaving campus does not mean you are leaving this community. I urge you to take the pedagogy of Learn by Doing into your future endeavors and stay connected to fellow alumni to support you along the way. Learn by Doing taught us many things, but most importantly, it taught us how to be resilient as a community. Take the memories from these past few years at Cal Poly and create a fulfilling life for yourself and others. I can't wait for the day when the Slow Days welcome video featuring honored alumni is filled with all of your faces highlighting the impacts you have made in your respective fields. As I bid you farewell and a final congratulations, I would like to share an Irish blessing, slightly altered, with you all. May there always be work for your hands to do. May your purse always hold a coin or two. May the sun always shine on your window pane. May a rainbow be certain to follow each rain. May the hand of a friend always be near you. May your memories of Cal Poly fill your heart with gladness to cheer you. Congratulations to the class of 2020.
Thank you, Shayna. It is now my pleasure to introduce the president of Cal Poly, Dr. Jeffrey D. Armstrong.
Hello, graduates of the College of Engineering, families, friends, and supporters. Welcome to the virtual Fall 2020 Commencement Ceremony. It is now my honor to introduce one of our honorary degree recipients, Susan Armstrong. Susie Armstrong, currently serves as the Senior Vice President, Engineering at Qualcomm. Susie has worked at Qualcomm for 25 years and is known as one of the engineers who pioneered the mobile internet. Susie was partly responsible for inventing the software that allows cell phones to deal with data. That means everything from accessing web pages to using apps and viewing photos. Prior to joining Qualcomm in 1994, Susie worked for 10 years at the Xerox Systems Development Department and the Xerox Webster Research Center, holding a variety of software engineering positions that focused on data protocols and operating systems and advanced development in high-speed data networking. In February 2017, Susie was named one of the most powerful female engineers by Business Insider. Susie has been a long-standing Cal Poly supporter, and she serves as a corporate champion for Cal Poly within Qualcomm. She is a proud alumna, graduating from Cal Poly in 1982 with a degree in computer science. She has been influential in introductions between corporate leadership and campus leadership. Susie is also a loyal alumni supporter of Cal Poly with over 22 years of giving history to the computer science department. I am also honored to call Susie a friend. In recognition of her impactful role as a pioneering and worldwide leader in technology and proud alumna, the California State University and California Polytechnic State University are proud to confer upon Ms. Susan Armstrong the honorary degree of Doctor of Science. Congratulations, Susan.
To the faculty, staff, and students assembled here today, I am truly pleased and honored to receive this honorary degree from California Polytechnic State University, San Luis Obispo. My Cal Poly education in computer science and statistics, which gave me my first degree, a BS in 1982, launched me into an incredible field and career. Little did I know then that my love of programming, the computer science puzzles, and the cool Cal Poly hands-on projects would be the background for my expansion in so many different areas of a tech career. In fact, I believe it was my spring semester 1981 Mercury Messenger project that inspired my computer communications career specialty. After graduation, I worked on the first Ethernet, Xerox's TCP/IP stack, and the first connection from your phone to the internet at Qualcomm. I opened and operated an India office, worked and celebrated with engineers all over the world in bringing cell phones to life, and now finally am bringing my technical ability towards policy work. All of this was launched for this shy kid from a small town in the Sierras from Cal Poly's tangible, challenging, yet still supportive education. Not only did I learn computer science, but I learned from smart people, and I worked with faculty, staff, and fellow students who are making the world a better place. And I believe this is still what makes Cal Poly special. Fellow graduates, the world is a different place than when I graduated so many years ago, and the challenges and opportunities you will see will be different than mine. But know that whatever field you are in, the experiences you have received here have set you up to take advantage of these yet to be encountered opportunities. And as you go forward, use that wonderful education to make the world a better place and do it with Cal Poly pride. Thank you again for this honor and my heartfelt congratulations for all.
Thank you, Susan, and congratulations again on your honorary doctorate. It is now my great privilege to introduce our keynote speaker. Now, this is not your typical commencement keynote address. Sticking with the theme in 2020 of nothing being typical and almost everything being out of this world and unprecedented, we have a special keynote message for all of our graduates and viewers tonight that is literally out of this world. Joining us today to share celestial inspiration from no other place than outer space is Commander Victor Glover on the International Space Station. Commander Glover is a proud Cal Poly alumnus, having earned his BS in General Engineering in 1999. He also holds degrees from Air University and the Naval Postgraduate School. Commander Glover has been a dedicated friend to Cal Poly and its students and is an inspiration to us all. We are all very Cal Poly proud of Victor. Please welcome our very own NASA astronaut, Commander Victor Glover.
Thank you, President Armstrong, for that great introduction, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. As President Armstrong mentioned, I am in fact currently living and working in space aboard the International Space Station. I traveled here on the first operational mission of SpaceX's Crew Dragon spacecraft, which was the second crewed flight for that vehicle and for the Falcon 9 rocket. What a ride! I'll be living here for approximately 6 months and have the great privilege to conduct research, spacewalks, robotics, and to address the graduates of the 2020 graduating class of Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. I want to encourage you to continue to learn by doing. That doesn't stop after you graduate. It sure hasn't for me. Over the last several years, my crewmates and I have worked with the NASA and SpaceX team to test new spacecraft systems which will provide transportation to the International Space Station, launching American and international partner astronauts from U.S. soil. But the question that I have for you is, what are you going to do? Whatever it is, the world needs you and your talents and your civility, especially now. Also, be resilient. We named our spacecraft Resilient in honor of the amazing characteristics we see all over the world every day, making it possible for us to explore space safely and together. We also hope that our spacecraft name inspires and reminds us to be resilient. There are of course going to be the days that you face challenges, but remember, that's totally normal when you're trying to change the world for the better. So take the time to meditate, pray, exercise, or wherever it is that keeps you going, and when you're having a good day, remember to pay it forward. That's right, take care of each other. Grow the relationships that you've made at Cal Poly and with Cal Poly, and they will enrich your life. In closing, 2020 graduates, as cliche as it may sound, I want to encourage you to dream big and to be patient and enjoy the journey. Congratulations to you and your families on this momentous occasion. It has been a tough year, but you have proven that you are all much tougher. So long for now. Keep shining. Graduates, from up here, your futures look very bright. I expect to see big things from this graduating class. And hey, ride high, Mustangs.
Thank you, Commander Glover, and safe travels. And now, please welcome Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Cynthia Jackson Elmore.
Thank you, Dr. Humphrey. I am so proud to recognize Cal Poly's class of 2020. Graduates, congratulations on this remarkable achievement. Throughout my time at Cal Poly, I have been so impressed with how our students have shown resiliency and compassion and have provided true care and support for one another. As you take your next steps in life, I hope you will embrace your connections made at Cal Poly and continue to support each other. You will always be a part of the Cal Poly community. Every year at these ceremonies, we have the privilege and honor of recognizing various individuals and groups for their contributions to Cal Poly. Cal Poly's faculty are central to our educational mission. These individuals serve with outstanding qualifications and a deep dedication to excellence in teaching, research, and service. At this time, I would like to recognize several exceptional faculty award winners who were honored with the Distinguished Scholarship Award. Please join me in congratulating these awardees. Fouad Khoshmood, Forbes Endowed Professor of Computer Engineering and Associate Professor in the Computer Science and Software Engineering Department. Diana Stanton, Professor in Theater and Dance Department. And Scott Hazelwood, Professor in the Biomedical Engineering Department. We are so grateful for these faculty members' contributions to our students' experience and the mentor role that they play. They are truly committed to learn by doing. Congratulations to you all. Graduates, my hope is that the prevailing memories from your time at Cal Poly include the enriching and inspiring education from our outstanding faculty. Among the candidates for degrees today are those who are graduating with academic honors, noted by the gold cords provided to these students. Master's degree candidates that have met the highest level of achievement and designated as graduating with academic excellence. Bachelor's degree candidates graduating with GPAs of 3.5 and above are designated as cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude, as identified in the Class of 2020 commemorative booklet provided to each graduate. I am now pleased to introduce Dr. Amy Fleischer, Dean of the College of Engineering.
Hi, my name is Amy Fleischer, and I'm the Dean of the Cal Poly College of Engineering. I want to congratulate the talented, hardworking, creative, and innovative College of Engineering students who comprise our fall class of 2020. You are the Cal Poly engineers and computer scientists who will lead California, the nation, and the world to new levels of technological achievement. We pride ourselves on not only preparing our graduates to excel in the workforce, but also positioning our graduates to make a difference. And we have many great examples of that through the years. In fact, our general engineering graduate, Victor Glover, just became the 4th Cal Poly graduate to travel to space. While that is perhaps the most public and dramatic success story, we have thousands more alumni who are doing amazing things every day. And now you join that elite group. This milestone represents the culmination of years' worth of hard work and is a momentous and joyous occasion. I and all the faculty and staff of the College of Engineering are so incredibly proud of your achievements and join with you in this celebration. We also recognize that this is an achievement that's celebrated during a time of uncharted territory. We always remind people that engineering is a field that's well suited to adapt to new challenges. It's what we do. And this pandemic has posed one of the greatest challenges of our lifetime. Your resilience as a graduating senior during the COVID-19 pandemic highlights your strength and persistence and provides a moment of triumph for all of us to celebrate during this collective crisis. But there's no doubt this challenge has entailed sacrifices, including many of the facets of college life that are typically remembered with great fondness. I know you have missed participating in on-campus activities with your peers, like your student clubs. It was through those hands-on opportunities that many of you advanced your learn by doing skills. But yet again, as engineers, you adapted. When you were limited to virtual activity, you figured out a new way to learn by doing, setting an example for others. Even with your ability to adapt and succeed, I know you all feel a sense of loss for the traditions we normally celebrate together, and I am saddened by that reality. Every time I speak at a graduation ceremony, I look forward to seeing the crowd of smiling and proud faces, full of anticipation and hope for the future. Instead, I'm celebrating your achievement with you virtually. Yet I know that during your final year as a Cal Poly engineering student, you grew as an individual, faced an experience unprecedented by any engineering student before you, and unquestionably succeeded during the world's most pressing challenge. Congratulations, graduates.
On behalf of the entire faculty at Cal Poly, we are endlessly proud of your achievements and can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Congratulations, graduates.
My name is Tom Gutierrez, Chair of the Academic Senate at Cal Poly and Professor of Physics. On behalf of all faculty, I wish to warmly congratulate our graduates in the class of 2020. The faculty-student relationship is profoundly special, and faculty will continue to support you in your personal and professional aspirations however we can. Despite shared challenges in pivoting to virtual instruction during the COVID-19 pandemic, faculty worked tirelessly to foster your content mastery and also expose you to a breadth and depth across our curriculum. I hope we created a space beyond Learn by Zooming where you really learned how to learn. And in doing so, helped you develop a framework that transcends merely success and failure, but rather encouraged a continuous spectrum of formative experiences for self-improvement. Looking forward, I wish you tranquility, happiness, and ongoing opportunities for growth into the future. Again, congratulations.
Many of the proud supporters in the audience have a familiar and exceptional sense of pride today. Today marks the extraordinary day for the families of Cal Poly graduates who have chosen to continue their Mustang legacy. Many of you watching today are Cal Poly Proud alumni, and you may remember with vivid clarity the sense of pride and excitement that you felt when you graduated from Cal Poly. We look forward to welcoming you home again soon. You are always part of the Mustang family.
Congratulations, 2020 graduates. As a fellow Cal Poly alumnus, I am honored to welcome you to a family of nearly 200,000 Cal Poly Proud alumni.
We know that you reached this pinnacle moment right here, right now, because of years of determination, tenacity, and hard work.
A lot of work.
And because you were here at Cal Poly, all that work resulted in a lot of learning.
And a lot of learn by doing.
But even with all that working and learning, you probably had no way of knowing that the end of your Cal Poly career was going to look like this.
You have faced some tough challenges these last few months.
Learn by doing turned into learn by Zooming, which is not ideal, but we heard from your professors and families how well you adjusted to it all.
You played on like a pro.
You didn't let an emergency stop you.
You got right back on the horse.
And you finished strong and with flying colors.
This doesn't surprise us one bit because you came to Cal Poly ready day one.
And you're leaving Cal Poly to go out into society to lead, create, and make sure we have a better society.
You are more than prepared, and you should be proud. Be Cal Poly proud of all you've achieved.
We tip our hats to you.
Well done.
A toast to you.
You made it look easy, but we know it was not.
I want you all to know how Cal Poly proud I am of you, our 2020 graduates.
Inside the Cal Poly Proud pack you received in the mail, you'll find a commemorative pin.
It is my pleasure to present you with this gift to symbolize this significant achievement in your life as you transition from student to alumni.
I invite you to join me in this traditional pinning ceremony, right here, right now, to signify this very momentous occasion.
May this pin serve as a reminder that as alumni, you will always be connected to your alma mater, and that Cal Poly forever be your home.
As you embark on this next chapter of your life's journey, remember to take care of one another.
Stay connected with each other.
Continue, learn by doing.
And come home often.
You are all Mustangs for life. We are united as Mustangs forever.
Congratulations.
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 Congratulations, alumni.
And stay Cal Poly proud.
Cal Poly proud.
Cal Poly proud.
And stay Cal Poly proud.
And now, please enjoy the singing of All Hail Green and Gold by the Cal Poly Virtual Early Music Ensemble.
All hail green and gold, may your praises ever be told, of friendship and of courage and stalwart ones of old. All hail green and gold, in your name we shall prevail. So to California Polytechnic, hail, hail, hail.
We often talk about commencement being a bittersweet occasion and reflect on both the trials and the triumphs that you experienced on your journey. This year, those things are more true than ever. Commencement is the formal end of your time at Cal Poly, and it is disappointing to everyone that this journey is ending without all the pomp and circumstance that you've earned and that it would be our pleasure to provide. We hope to provide those things for you in the near future, so stay tuned. But despite the challenges, you persevered, you did the work, and you finished your degrees. Many congratulations on the achievement and what it says about your character that you dug for the necessary grit and determination, found it, and succeeded. We have been committed to your success for many years now, and we will remain committed to your success in the future. That future, your future, starts today. Many people have helped you along the way. Our faculty created programs and curricula designed to give you the experiences you need to be resilient in the workforce or in graduate or professional school. Together, our faculty and staff have provided you with the mentorship opportunities and guidance you have needed to get to this day. Faculty and staff, thank you for everything you do to help our students. Graduates, please take a moment to reflect on this dedication that faculty and staff have shown you over the years. Your parents, grandparents, siblings, partners or spouses, other family members, and friends have also supported you throughout your lives to get you to the point you have reached today. Graduates, please be sure to thank the champions who have always been in your corner. At the same time, all of that help and support didn't get you to graduation by itself. Ultimately, it is you who chose to change, you who chose to grow, and you who took the chances, you who confronted the challenges, and you who have reaped the rewards of a Cal Poly degree. You graduated in one of the most extraordinary periods of American, or honestly, world history. The combined challenges of the coronavirus, the more widespread recognition of violence and discrimination against people of color, and the tangible effects of climate change make this a period of unusual complexity and uncertainty. Extraordinary times call for extraordinary people, and you are extraordinary, graduates. I know that you are leaving Cal Poly and entering the world of work and adult responsibilities at an unusually difficult time. But you are Cal Poly graduates. You are going out into that uncertain world with the ability to think critically, with needed knowledge and skills, and with the ability to keep learning. I am confident not only that you will find your place in the world, but also that you will discover that the world needs you and your unique contributions. Please know that as you enter that uncertain world, that we are here for you. Return to campus. Return to this home often. We can't wait to see how you change the world for the better. You are more than ready for the challenge of these extraordinary times. As you become more successful in your careers and communities, please remember us and consider giving back to Cal Poly and other institutions that have helped you along the way. Keep in touch with faculty and staff to learn about ways you can support your program, or the library, or student affairs, or athletics, or whatever sector of the university you feel has made it most possible for you to be here today. I would like to thank you for your time at Cal Poly, and I want to thank you for choosing Cal Poly. Just as Cal Poly has changed you, you have changed Cal Poly. You have made Cal Poly better. Cal Poly candidates for graduation, on the recommendation of the faculty of California Polytechnic State University and by the authority vested in me by the trustees of the California State University, I now confer upon each of you the Cal Poly degree appropriate to your program with all the attendant rights, responsibilities, and distinctions. Now, graduates, wherever you are, let's honor this moment together. Cal Poly produces graduates who are ready day one, and today is day one. This moment signifies that you are now graduates and members of the Cal Poly Mustang family. Family members, friends, faculty, and staff, on behalf of Cal Poly, I present to you the class of 2020. Congratulations!
Luke Bodkin, Luis Curiel, Kenneth Dodd, Anthony Gay, Jared Graff, Matthew Gunther, Eric Venenga, Andrew Yazger, Jolene Amog, Theo Anastos, Hannah Boudlali, Grace Boyas, Samantha Campbell, Christina Gregorian, Christian Navarro, Margaret Papka, Ricardo Rivas, Austin Roeder, Tara Sanders, Wyatt Warfield, Megan Worden, Nail Ali, Nilma Edward, Emma Erickson, Shen Shang Shu, Troy Kawahara, Noah Lyman, Lauren Riley, Darren Sun, Quinn Coleman, Noah Page, Joseph Alarid, Sydney Baroya, Quan Bowie, Tene Gotigundala, Matthew Key, Iris Kohler, Daniel Moore, Chanel Mosquera, Ryan Nett, Nicholas Papadakis, Jenny Wang, Colton Yeager, Asta Adakari, Nicole Butler, Alvin Lynn, Daniel Rezai Garakani, Simon Schonauer, Andre Vigano, Dovo, Virginia Yan, Kenny Zhao, Matthew Hope, Charles Landreth, Heather Cooper, Matthew Gaetano DeVincenzi, Ashwini Gampule, Maxime Janot, Leilani Lily Coy Liu, John Ballard Cunningham, Omar Dwadar, Austin Gaspara, Kiana Henderson, Robert Ketchum, Toan Lee, Sean Yue, Ryan John, Kerwin Bonifaz, Chino Cruz, April M. Dawood, Angelo Pinedo, Braden Andrews, Maggie Baker, William Busby, Mark Eden, Ben Goodwin, Sydney Gray, Tara Howard, Caesar Hurtado, Bo-Sung Kim, Zongyi Lee, Thomas Margola, Michaela Mead, Jared Olson, Martika Oreglia, Mia Pinedo, Maria Shihata, Grace Spurlock, Jenna Sussex, Kaylee Voss, Olivia Welch, Justin Anderson, Carlos Ariano, Jose Arevalo, Lona Balestrieri, Grace Bassett, Max Batanian, Isabella Guzman, Aria Hagnia, Matthew Harms, Cesar Hernandez, Antonio Hernandez Abrego, Matt Heilman, Christina Hinson, Cody Lim, Esther Lopez Cruz, Eric Lopez Espinoza, Nick Lyon, Gabe Miller, Jesus Montiel, Kelsey Nickel, Joshua Ongoko, Tony Park, Brian Pham, Victor Ramos, Mauricio Ratana, Genesis Rojas, Michael Romano, Zachary Suchanik, Isabel Tang, Nolan Thomas, Jason Van Tighem, Nick White, Edward Benkin, Josephine Grundler, Caroline Hodis, Troy Nat, Haley Katz, Marianne Antoinette Miranda, Alejandra Robinson, Orabel de Guzman Sandock, Lexi Stroud, Gonzala Arano, Jordan Barham, Jesus Blanco, Jason Carroll, Tristan Chutka, Ivy Dimer, Chase Earhart, Cassidy Elwell, Chidi Uwanaika, Stephen Gandam, Eduardo Gutierrez, Michael Hegelin, Arvind Krish, Roe Landsman, Lance Litton, Luke Matuziak, Arlette Olalde, Oliver Osterman, Joseph Sanghyuk Park, Grace Pertessis, Jared Peter Kentes, Caleb Rabone, Gregory Aitken, Logan Anderson, Zane Aquino, Anthony Bautista, Thomas Bramble, Greg Chu, Grake Clare, Harrison DeWitt, Miguel Duran, Allison Aaron, Joshua Frederick, Timothy Gorer, Maya Hawk, Robert Hensley, Jason Jen, Jack Cooley, and Keita Karatker, Brian Kwong, Kevin Label, Logan Lawson, Zoe Lee, Jody Ma, Garrett Montiero, Sahas Panthari, Toan Pham, Stephen Pineda, Alexander Pinto, Nicholas Pitchen, Ryan Powell, Ali Kwan, Saba Ramadan, Ethan Rivera, Sveta Selvin, Kylan Stewart, Camden Stalker, Carla Sanjara, Justin Toe, Michael Tran, Kelsey Van Dam, Kalyan Vahala, Soman Wajahad, Terry Wombold, Jeremy Wharton, Zachary Winger, Kelly Wong, Larry Shu, Jinqi Zhao, Maxwell Anhold, Brian Buchanan, Stanislav Karpenko, Timothy Chen, Jenny Chow, Matt DeLavy, Jesse Dodd, Marina A. Dushenko, Jack Ellison, McLean Emptman, Jason Erbert, Ryan Granzella, Brandon Grossman, Jiajun Guan, Daniel Gutman, Andrew Hartley, Amir Hashemazad, Brandon Hurst, Giselle Christine Jose, Anton Kalinichev, Marcus Adrian Leguizma, Jonathan Lau, Gabriel Leonidas, Christopher Lim, William McGrouther, Matt Murray, Monica Negrete, William Eng, Timmy Nguyen, Chris Peters, Christian Ramirez, Ambrosio Rivas, Albert Rivera, Carolina Salinas, Brian Santamaria, Nicholas Suris, Joe Shafee, Sophia Stockberger, Jonathan Wharton, Anthony Martinez, Larry Phillips, Savannah Blythe Moen, Luke Braun, Morgan Cameron, Hannah Carlisle, John Corey, Piper Haley Heyer, Ryan Hirschkorn, Carson Hubrid, Cynthia Hueso Fernandez, Quan Lim, Jack Morgan, Sarah McRory, Jasmine Munoz, Job Nellison, Koen Nguyen, Vincent Obiajulu Jr., Heather Pape, Eric Ramazzini, Stanley Roski, Madeline Schmidhauser, Alicia Sisko, Kyle Smith, Walter Trigstad, Theodore Woldstad, Bruno Zach, Garrett Bader, Nicholas Chen, Walker Cobb, William Davis, Luke Doherty, Jonathan Lindquist, Leonardo Nakamura, Kieran Panting, Kevin Pham, Katie Whelan, Rebecca Wong, Bradley Albright, Eric Allen, Amanda Almada, Cameron Bellers, Jonathan Burgum, Thais Bertolis, Bo Bakakis, Jet Romalos Bolusan, Robert Boyd, Trevor Brown, Peter Burton, Blake Carbonneau, Nathan Carlson, Cameron Elizabeth Chambers, Michael Sharonat, Alexander Nicholas Cherry, Joshua Clemens, Philip Coleman, Kayla Collins, Ricardo Cuevas, Isaiah De Leon, Nathaniel Nate Deffenbaugh, Felipe de Jesus, Paulina Delgado, Michael DeGiorgio, Caitlin Dinius, Lawrence Duclos, Casey Egger, Christopher Eward, Boria Faraborzi, Ethan Fry, Joshua Giacone, Alec Goodman, Rachel Green, Tyler Habu, Joseph Heald, Garrett Herbst, Brian Ho, Tim Holt, Craig Ickman, Jamie Jenkins, Parker Johnson, Chandler Jones, Jared Kinney, Ryan Locatelli, Allison Liu, Matthew Lundgren, Matthew Malonzo, Scott Mangan, Aaron McAllister, Brian Menard, Jack Montgomery, Kyle Nagao, Jared Nash, Sean Newman, Chloe Ng, Riley O'Connor, Andrew Offhouse, Griffin O'Malley, Jared Palmer, Sarah Passantino, Kyler Dean Peterson, Aris Residoro, Marshall Reed, Emily Richter, Ben Robinson, Diego Rubalcaba, Dante Seville, Casey Smith, Thomas Smith, Justin Spitzer, Mark Christian Sunga, Henry Terrell, Catherine Thomas, Allison Turnbaugh, Odette Tazori, Samara Van Blaricom, Gabriela Vargas, Kevin Barton, Jenny Verhoul, Catherine Victoria Versteg, Jake Willako, Garrison Walters, Hannah Welsh, Maya Willis, Ivan Yen, Nicole Yen,